Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. This is Edna Crimson from Nijisanji. I'm not always gonna be putting negative things about Nijisanji. I'll just put this out here. A birthday is a wonderful thing. You all know me. I try to be as even and objective as I can. Of course, criticisms where criticisms are due. Nijisanji is a horrible company to their livers. Their livers, like for example, Etna and others, do their best to create the best content they can for their community. Now, they're not supported very well by the company, but they do amazing things. Like right now, Edna Crimson, this was about a week late from what I know. Her birthday celebrations are here. She's from Nijisanji ID, now she's just rated Nijisanji JP.
Edna pernah lihat loh guys, Edna tuh pernah sih malah Vedal. Yang nanya Edna kapan stream yang paling Edna hindari karena biasanya.
The world is burning behind her, but she's happy and she will just watch it. She's having fun. That's what I wanted to show you guys. There are people in there that are still doing their best, working their hardest, and unfortunately they're part of an agency that doesn't want to support them. Hololive's Koshien was a 6-hour event. It's not all done. Of course, this was the first round of Koshien with all of the different teams being involved. And of course, you had Asuki's team, Koyore's team, Kanata's team, Ririka's team, all the other ones in here. Gonna show you little snippets and pieces of it, and then I'll show you the final tally of what's going on. Of course, each team has different HoloLive members in there. Ame was a part of this too. Amelia Watson was a part of this too. So you get to see them too. The game that they're using is the same game that I believe Nijisanji uses for their Koshien as well. So it took them a long time to figure out how to do this. And there were several teams as mentioned here. The final results for this is this. You have 6-0, 2-6, 6-1. Then you have 0-6, 8-0, 3-2, 6-2, 0-8. So right now, Asuki has 2 wins, Kanata has 2 wins, and Koyore's team has 1 win and 1 tie. Ririka's team has 2 losses and 1 tie. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, Asuki is the one on top because they had 2 straight wins. It's 6 points for both, I believe. 4 points for Koyori and 1 point for Ririka, having that tie going on there. And so far, the tie is between Kanata and Asuki. So that's how it goes. Wonder if it keeps about 100 KCCV entertained. It's just a weird chibi baseball game that is AI versus AI like gacha. Maybe that's why everyone is watching it for 5 hours. It's because Koyori made it fun baseball tournament right down to removing the reset limit so that newcomers like Asuki and Ririka can have a fighting chance. Have you seen Miko's WWE streams? Those had the third CCV numbers for regular game stream. It's just basically that is the way it is. It's very entertaining. The girls had lots of fun. It is AI versus AI, of course. But Asuki looks like to be at the top right now. And it is amazing to see them do this. 6 hours of fun. Amazing tournament. A lot of people enjoyed it. I watched a little bit of it. I wasn't able to watch all of it, but I watched a little bit of it and I wanted to show you guys everything that had to do with it. Vedal, the proud turtle papa of both Neuro and Evil Neuro, had someone put him up on Times Square for the Vtuber Awards. I think this is Times Square at least. And here you go. It shows right here, that little place that shows. It says streamerawards.com/vote. Vedal for the best Vtuber. There you go. He is right there in the middle of everything. And he's like, who did this? Vote, 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 vote. Annie, of course. Annie loves Vedal. And we have, I voted, believe me, Neuro World Takeover, of course. I believe, we must believe. And of course, here's a response from some people on Reddit, which is nothing. By the way, the propaganda on a fan base level for Neuro Vedal is real. Vedal's gotten a lot of love from the community, as he so very much deserves, because he is one of the few people who is actually celebrated for the AI they're created. A lot of other people are like, oh my god, AI is going to take over the world. But in his case, He created a VTuber, Neuro, who originally was done for Osu, I believe, and now is a beloved member of the VTuber community. Yena Youngblood, one of the newbies in IdolEN, one of their biggest and baddest hyena of IdolEN Corp's EN Gen 3, Wildfire. They recently debuted a couple months ago, I believe. They did an oopsie that you wouldn't expect any creator to really do. The oopsie was they deleted their YouTube account. They actually deleted their YouTube account. Their many tens of thousands of subscribers YouTube account. This is like, and it's like, of course, postponed. It's back on. It was postponed first, but it's back on. You're kidding, right? Are you serious? Ha 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 ha. Of course. Girl, there are multiple steps to be made to delete an account. Why? How? Explain. I know how to restore a brand account, but a deleted personal account should still be able to be restored by asking whatever YouTube account here on X, right? We understand how important this is for you. This is good. YouTube actually responded. YouTube actually saw this and was like, okay, let's figure this out. To confirm, did you go to advanced settings and accidentally delete your channel, or did it happen while doing a brand account transfer? This will help us point you in the right direction. Team YouTube, my beloved, we recently switched over to a brand accounts, and I had accidentally made an additional personal account associated with my email. I wanted to delete that said account so there wouldn't be any duplicates, but didn't realize it would also delete my brand account. I already recovered the brand account from the deleted accounts section, but unfortunately nothing is showing up yet. I understand it might just take some time to restore everything. Totally understand your concern. Mind following our handle. This will help us send you the next steps via DM. Followed. Thanks for following us. We'll send you a DM for the best next steps. It's best to check it out. It's not your fault. Their UX, which is basically user interface, is a complete S show. I verified this. It is really horrible to deal with all this stuff. They forced my personal account into brand account with the G plus cluster F. So now a chunk of YouTube features are permanently unavailable to me. I had that with one of my other accounts. That's why this account, I don't have it as a brand account yet. I have it just as a regular account. So I can get a lot of features still available to me. Hope you get everything back to normal. Team YouTube is working on this. Of course, they're on the case, people. Yena Youngblood hopefully is going to get this soon. Remember, she's working under IdolEN. Idol has a lot more sway than if you or me had that issue. So it is a larger brand. They're going to be able to put more people on it, put a little bit more pressure, and I think things will get fixed pretty soon. If you watched my streams recently, you'll know that we did a watch along of Sayu's Primordia NOA account debut, and it was a great debut. Rhea did a really good job too, and so did Rita, and they all had a collab afterwards. Here is Rhea. This is Rhea's design. This is the design that they gave her in Primordia.
That you see today on this stream should be listed here. Yes, and if not, I will list them down in my Twitch stream. Tiger and Bunny! Tiger and Bunny is so good! Why doesn't anyone know Tiger and Bunny? Singing is
so yeah, that is Rhea. We also have, of course, as always, we have Rita Kamishiro, who's here.
No, I'm gonna die eventually, but it's not happening today.
Are you talking about combining the circuits? Profit movement dedicated to presenting hope and finding help for people struggling with depression, addiction, self-injury, etc. And truly, it's probably one of my biggest honors to be able to use my time to talk about some important stuff. So I feel like that's the aesthetic of a scrapbook.
So yeah, she showed her scrapbook, she showed other things, and here's Sayu Synchronicity. She got several buffs as a member of NOA, of course. That's her intro. This is the
you know how animes and stuff like Bungo Stray
collab
Dogs.
they had, and here you can see Sayu on the very far right there of her specific collab that she did there. Now what I want to show you, and I'll get this to you, is her specific NOA.
I love collecting stuff, so I don't like losing.
This is, like I mentioned before, her intro. She had a lore video, which was amazing. Each and every one of them had a lore video. Take a look at it. It's really well done. This is her full design.
I guess.
One thing that she mentioned is the Sayu that you're seeing there, the base of it, as in the base model, is Sayu. So everything was built around the original Sayu, the cyborg Sayu that we know. So all of this is basically just in addition to everything she has.
All right. Yeah. Well, welcome. You asked them for a mint flavored toothpaste flavored lollipop. I dare you, do. Yeah.
So of course they did everything, and they're doing their
Did like
their stuff, their actual collab together, where they were just a chatting collab. They were all having time together, having a lot of fun together, connecting for an hour and a half, connecting together, which is amazing to see last night. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of look of what's going on because, of course, people had unfounded worries of what Sayu was doing. Everyone who is in Hololive EN or watches Hololive EN knows about HoloRED now. HoloRED is Elizabeth Roseblood, Ollie, and Gerard T. Rexford. Of course, Gerard being of HoloStars. You have some people, unicorns specifically, who don't like that their girls go with any kind of guys. And it's wonderful that Ollie spoke out about it. She's saying here.
From Thorn Eva. Shame you can join the HoloRED collab due to electricity. Yeah, Herb did promise that she will organize a collab soon. She said in episode 0 of HoloRED, Fall Guys, Mario Party, and Among Us, many choices. Yeah! There's actually so many games that we could play as HoloRED. So obviously HoloRED is not going down that easy just because my electricity cut me off, just because Flayon is on a vacation. It does not mean that HoloRED will end there. We'll continue to grow.
It'll continue to grow with all redheads in Hololive EN at least. And yes, there was an issue where I guess there was a rolling blackout. She does live in Indonesia. There are places in Indonesia who do have blackouts, planned blackouts sometimes, and sometimes unplanned blackouts. There are some areas in the world that have that a bit more than others. So she had a bit of that issue where the electricity got cut off and she couldn't stream. I've had those issues too before, but I'm much tinier than her. And of course that affects the community. But she will not let this keep her down, as Ollie never does.
To have fun, and we will rule over the world. I really wanted to see Ollie play Liar's game with HoloRED. I was so ready to gaslight Gerard and make Elizabeth win the game. Actually, but at the end of the collab, Gerard actually tweeted on Twitter, and he was like, "Look, I won this for you, so don't you worry." And I actually got touched. I believe him.
That is very nice. I wanted to go a little bit further with what she was saying, of course, because I wanted to show you guys that yes, they are united. HoloStars, Hololive EN, the girls, they don't mind as long as they're collabing, having fun, and as community members, as people who enjoy watching them, myself included, I'm very happy for that. And of course, unicorn behavior of like, oh my god, you shouldn't be doing this, is not welcome in the community for the most part. I have been called many things. I've been called a Suisei simp. I've been called a lot of these types of things. The reason why is because she is an Oshi of mine. She's not a Kami Oshi of mine. I don't really have a Kami Oshi at this point, but she is an Oshi of mine. I think the closest to a Kami Oshi I'll have is maybe Watame, but she's an Oshi of mine because of where she came up. She wanted to perform her last live concert at Budokan. She gets rejected by other companies. Wants to join HoloLive as Hoshimachi Suisei, but gets rejected as well. Because the history is, I've mentioned it many times when I mention Suisei stuff. She created her original art. She did her own rigging for her live 2D model. She wanted to join HoloLive as Hoshimachi Suisei, with her community coming with her. First they said no. Then she's like, the second time or third time she came through, she's like, is there any way that we can do this? I'll do anything in order to be a part of your organization and, you know, have this work with the both of us. Since you want me, I want to be a part of you. They switched over to Inanaka Music, and the rest is history. Stubborn Machi, so HoloLive accepted her, but under Inanaka Music, about to give up until a friend helped her out. Achan helped her out, told her, hey, because she wasn't receiving any help from Inanaka Music, because Inanaka Music was more a project for Azuki. She wasn't receiving any help. She felt desperate. She felt like, I can't do this anymore. She had to do her own audio mixing for her song covers. Figure out the song covers, do the animation for it, do any kind of music video for it, do editing for it, all that herself. So she is quite literally from the bottom up, and she puts in a lot of effort. She's a sudden spike in popularity, basically worked her ass off for 6 years, gets invited to perform in Nippon Budokan. Instead of being her last live, it became a stepping stone to challenge herself more. Lesson: who cares if it's a big dream? Just grow into the person you can. Be like Suisei. And this is a bit of a PSA using Suisei. Do that. Follow your dreams. Don't, using the old meme, don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let the memes be memes. Don't let the dreams be dreams. Fight hard for it, and fight hard for what you do, just like I do and others in this space. In some lighter news that we have out there, we have Michi joining Kobo in a Valorant session, which is the picture shown here of them being in there together, of course, which is fun to see. I am going to show you Michi's stream here of her having some fun in Valorant.
Sound sensor up. Sound sensor up.
B.
Reina donked once. Reina is very low.
No surprises.
I got you, Michi. I got you, Michi.
Sensor tree.
You are better. You are so good.
Spike planted.
I can do go on.
Kobo is really good at Valorant. Well, way better than me. That's not saying much. That's not saying much because I'm really bad at Valorant, but she's pretty darn good. Michi is kind of like me at Valorant.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, yay, I got... What the fuck?
Nice.
Nice, yay.
Is there a weapon?
No, they fucking...
Prank
Prank people suck.
Thank you.
Prank people suck. I'm on the blanket.
Ini ada Spectre.
So yeah, all fun and games, all having good fun. Forgot to write in the title, but yet another VTuber, Kobo's POV is Nekoyama Sena of Yumen Live, who's been staying at Kobo's place for about a week or two. Both are close friends and have Kusugaki Gremlin voice. Don't know if Kobo would end up asking Michi about the existence of 4 extra plushies sitting behind her streaming. It's basically the 4 extra plushies in the streaming background, as shown here, are the Nova talents that are going on VShoujo that I've covered in my videos. Of course, they are going to be happening in the 22nd, I believe, which is like Friday and Saturday coming up. If you're watching this before then it's going to be on the 22nd and 23rd. If you're watching it afterwards, it was on the 22nd and 23rd. So that is the new people, the 4 down there. Hestia Happiness is one of them. And, you know, others are going to be amazing. I know they're all going to do a great job. But Michi and Kobo had lots of fun together. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of all different sizes, shapes, forms, everything in between. I'd love to show it, and I'd love to push the community in a positive step, paying forward all of the wonderful things that have been done for me in this community. Today, we're talking about Orenda, Moon Celestial VTuber, protecting your dreams, comfy, chaotic gamer. Let's take a look at their Twitch first. They have 4.4k followers. This is their bot section. Puzzle gamer and puzzle game lover and professional platonic woman simp. No minors. Check out Etsy shop, monthly D&D resin giveaway, dice giveaway, and Patreon. Welcome to Lunar Lotus Garden. Moon Celestial sanction in this domain to protect your dreams as you sleep. Careful though, push me too far and I might just pop your bubble. So yeah, a little bit of fun. And let's take a look at one of the things that they had.
Welcome home, Master. Your balls look mighty heavy today.
Oh God, that is a message that I did not expect, but there you are. Here we are. We are in this world together. You're stuck here with me, and you're stuck here with me. So here we have Orenda as well on their YouTube channel, where they put videos, shorts. They do some live streams. They dual stream here too, so that helps because Twitch doesn't have as long of a VOD repository as YouTube does. YouTube, you put it in there, as long as your channel's still up, your VOD will still be up. I have VOD sometimes of 4 years in the past, so it'll stay up there. And that's one of the advantages of doing that. I appreciate you so very much, Orenda, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope that this gets you some more eyes on your channel, or it helps you grow in some way, or at least, you know, gets you out there. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.